So really big screen TVs still run into the thousands. Now for a fraction of that cost, you can have a 100-inch screen on a projector and have loads of money left over. This video will show you how we've done it and how much it cost. Hey everyone, this is All Things Tech, and the star of my show is the Optima HD 143X, but that's not really important. The theory behind this video is, can you get a better viewing experience with one of these and get images like this, rather than getting a much more expensive large screen TV. Now this is the projector all set up and giving me a 100-inch screen. It's absolutely mind-blowing. You know, at night, daytime is not bad, but at night I'm absolutely blown away by the quality. And all of my setup here, the screen, the projector, the ceiling mount, the cable, came in at under £600. So let's go on and show you a little bit more now about the projector. So it's a 1080p full HD. It's 3000 lumens brightness and has a contrast ratio of 23,000 to 1. Screen size can go from a very small 28 inches all the way up to 300. So it's also full 3D, 2 HDMI, USB-A power, so you can hook your Fire Stick straight up to it at the back. Has a 10-watt speaker, but I recommend you hook it up to a surround sound system. But this also supports MHL, which is Mobile High Definition Link. Controls on the top of the projector are very straightforward and easy to operate, as is the zoom and the focus options, which are literally just twist. Now, the great thing about this projector is it's great for everything. It's a really good middle-of-the-road projector, which is okay for movies, for TV, and also for gaming. For gaming, for instance, it's got quite a fast input lag, which is just 16.4 milliseconds, and that makes gaming very good indeed. You can see the connectors on the back, again, very straightforward, but we recommend that you just hook this up to one HDMI and then use an AV amp to put all of your devices through. That way you can just mirror the source, for instance, and I'll show you on mine in a second, mirror the source going into your amp and then output straight to the projector. This is how it compared to my old projector, which was the HD 600 XLV, again by Optima, which I was really happy with, but it was limited just to 720. And this is the new controller, which has got the added advantage of a light, which when the screen is down and the lights are off, it makes perfect sense. Now I'm using a ceiling mount, which is very cheap, £17, $20, and I also bought this electric screen, which I'll zoom in a second, and I built an MDF frame around the screen, as you can see there, with a little recess so that the screen comes down. It operates on a remote control, and you'll be really surprised that this screen only came in at £95, so not expensive at all. Now, you don't actually need to buy an electric screen. You can project straight onto a wall, so that could be an expense that you save. Certainly, if you've got a dedicated room, which is going to be your movie room or your games room, I'd recommend just painting a wall white and then setting up your projector, and therefore you don't have that extra expense. But if, like me, you've got a TV that you watch the majority of the time and you'll only use the projector for maybe watching movies or big sporting events, then it's brilliant to be able to drop the screen in front of the TV and have the, I guess, the benefit of the best of both worlds. So I was really impressed with the daylight viewing capability. It was far better than my old projector, but it was at night the difference really came in. Look at the quality of the image here, and remember, you're not watching a 4K image, you're watching a 1080p, because that's all this projector can do, and in fact that's what I'm recording this video in. So other positives with this projector would be the lamp life. The replacement bulbs are only $89, and you get 3,500 hours in bright mode and 10,000 hours in eco mode. There is also a stereo audio out, and that brings me on to some of the negatives. The 10-watt speaker really just is not good enough, and you do need to use a soundbar or a 5.1 system. And you do need to consider that the only video inputs are HDMI. But folks, overall, this is an incredible quality image for under £600. I've been blown away. I'm sure you would be too. I can definitely recommend, if you want to try something very different from a TV, get a projector and project it onto a screen. You won't regret it. So really big screen TVs still run into the thousands. Now for a fraction of that cost, you can have a 100-inch screen on a projector and have loads of money left over. This video will show you how we've done it and how much it cost. Hey everyone, this is All Things Tech, and the star of my show is the Optima HD 143X, but that's not really important. The theory behind